Now let's get to our guest. I'm joined by Kapil Kumar, historian, Shoaib Chaudhary, director, and Bharat Singhal, actor. Good evening, gentlemen, and thank you for joining us on CNN News 18. Shoaib Chaudhary, I want to come to you first as a director. How do you see this pitch coming in from Team Adipurush, where given the flack on social media, they have now decided to change certain dialogues? Do you think this is a good precedent being set by Team Adipurush?
Good evening, everyone. See, to begin with, the film, any film which is made with the sole intent of hurting religious sentiments should be called out for, in my point of view. The film, Adipurush, which was initially marketed as a film for Hindu reawakening, has received so much of backlash, is really not funny. Hello, there's a lot of audio disturbance here. Can I?
Right, I can still hear you. Keep going. I can still hear you.
Okay. But now, I guess any film which is made with the sole intent of hurting religious sentiment should be called out for. We have seen films being made to create hatred against communities in the past, and all the audience who have supported those films in the past would realize that this should not continue with them. It can boomerang to them any time. You know, Swami Chakrapani was just, I heard him on your show. He's calling Maroj Muntashir as jihadi. I really don't understand. I was under the impression that this word jihadi is being used for people of one particular community, but now that they have started using this word for people like Maroj Muntashir and as well, I am left with nothing to say.
Right. So, in your opinion, shouldn't we just chalk this up to bad writing, a bad movie, which clearly it's made 240 crore on a budget of 500 crore. At the end of the day, that is not a great opening for a movie. In my opinion, no matter what, the public does punish movie makers with their wallets. Don't you think that is the case when it comes to Adipurush?
I can't hear you at all.
Right, we'll try to fix that connection with Shoaib Chaudhary. Bharat Singhal, please come in on this. In your opinion, many people have said the dialogues are bad. Many people have said it's clunky VFX. When it comes to making such big movies, I feel, are light years behind the States and Hollywood. Even though we pump in so much money, 500 crore is a massive budget. So do you think we should just chalk this up to bad movie making beyond all the politicking, and people in this country will punish this movie with their wallets?
Oh, I don't think so. I think it's a vision of a director. So first of all, we respect audience, like whatever they want, we should serve that. But it's clearly not like we have to see dharma into movies. Movies are made for entertainment and for passing in a story. So obviously ऑडियंस अगर हर्ट होगी तो और उन्होंने राइट डिसीजन लिया अगर वो डायलॉग्स को चेंज कर रहे हैं जो भी थोड़ा सा आपत्तिजनक है या जिनसे भी ऑडियंस की एक सेंटिमेंट है वो हर्ट हो रहे हैं, बट मूवी मेकर्स का एक अपना विजन है जिसको वो पास ऑन करना चाहते हैं. और ऑब्वियसली कोई भी पर्सन शायद अपना लॉस कराने के लिए कोई फिल्म नहीं बनाता या ऑडियंस की हेट के लिए नहीं बनाता. सो थोड़ा आई थिंक एक नजरिए का फर्क है कि हम लोग किस इंटेंशन से मूवी देख रहे हैं. और आई डोंट थिंक सो कि एज सच इंटेंशन कोई गलत रही है उसमें डायलॉग्स को लेके. ये थोड़ा सा एक जनरेशन है जो उनकी, जैसे राइटर ने बोला कि वो एक यूथ के पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से बनाना चाहते थे, और मैं रिस्पेक्ट करता हूँ कि अगर वो ऑडियंस का रिएक्शन देख के अगर जो भी एक पार्ट है उसको चेंज करना चाह रहे हैं. सो मूवी हिट हो फ्लॉप हो, दैट डजंट मैटर. सो आई थिंक जो सेंटिमेंट्स हैं वो ठीक है, अपनी जगह हैं, बट हमेशा धर्मा के लिए मूवीज को नहीं देखना चाहिए, रिलीजियन के लिए मूवी को नहीं देखना चाहिए.
आप बताइए व्हेन इट कम्स टू आदिपुरुष, और हम सोशल मीडिया एरा में रहते हैं, हर मूवी के खिलाफ कोई ना कोई क्रिटिसिज्म होती है. हर मूवी के खिलाफ बोलते हैं कि ये ठीक नहीं है, वो ठीक नहीं है, ये इंसल्टिंग है, वो ऑफेंसिव है. पर क्या एक प्रेसिडेंट सेट होना चाहिए वेयर द मूवी मेकर्स देमसेल्व्स आर लाइक सोशल मीडिया को देख के चलो मूवी चेंज कर देते हैं? Clearly, ये ऐसा लगता है that they are very desperate to make the 500 crores that they have spent on making this movie. It's already Sunday and the movie has only made half. और उसमें से प्रभास का तो फी ही 100 to 150 करोड़ था.
So, see again, like movie, no doubt it's an art media. जो भी हमारी फीलिंग्स हैं, एक पूरा एक टीम वर्क होता है, बहुत मेहनत लगती है फिल्म बनाने में. इट्स नॉट एट ऑल इजी टास्क. सो कमेंट करना, पास करना बहुत इजी है. और एक थोड़ा सा एक एजेंडा बना हुआ है. आई एम नॉट सेइंग कि ऑडियंस रॉन्ग है यहाँ पे. अगर ऑडियंस को, ऑब्वियसली मैं भी होऊंगा, कोई चीज मुझे अगर सही नहीं लगेगी तो शायद मैं भी आवाज उठाऊंगा अपनी. बट स्टिल एक इंटेंशन वैसी नहीं है बनाने के पीछे. और बिजनेस, नो डाउट बिजनेस है तो एक बिजनेस, एक एजेंडा रहेगा. हर मेकर अपना प्रॉफिट जनरेट करने के लिए चीजें देखता है. बट हाँ, एक अगेन एक रिस्क तो रहेगा कि अगर मूवी फ्लॉप हो गई तो बहुत सारा लॉस उनको फेस करना पड़ेगा. आई डोंट थिंक सो कि कोई भी बंदा लॉस के इंटेंशन से कोई फिल्म बनाएगा, क्योंकि पब्लिसिटी उल्टी भी पड़ सकती है उनको.
और वही हो रहा है. एंड टू एन एक्सटेंट दिस इज अ डेस्परेट अटेम्प्ट टू ट्राई टू मेक द मनी व्हेन इट कम्स टू रीचिंग दैट 500 मार्क. कपिल कुमार, आई वांट टू गेट योर पर्सपेक्टिव ऑन दिस. डू यू थिंक दैट दिस इज जस्ट bad storytelling at the end of the day that we are seeing with Adipurush, with the flag that it's facing? Or would you say that, you know, the attempt to kind of like normalize or Bollywoodize, as many kind of like reviews are saying about the dialogues which have been written in this movie, it's an offense at the end of the day. It's offensive when it comes to Indian culture.
You see, I have seen very carefully all his interviews which he has been speaking today and what he was speaking earlier. He is claiming himself to be a Sanatani, and in an interview he is so arrogant. He says that if you harm me, in some way you are harming Sanatan. Is he a ठेकेदार of Sanatan? And does he know what Sanatan is? And if he knew Sanatan what was, he says, you know what comparisons he is making? He is saying Valmiki wrote in Sanskrit, Tulsidas ji wrote in Avdi popular language. So I have done these dialogues in popular language. Matlab reducing it to slang. Is slang the popular language for him? What slang which he has used? A person whose pure motive is just money, and today his U-turn is because of money. Tell me one thing. I never wanted to be personal in these matters. A person who can change his name 4 times to make money and make his standing. Didn't he know what dialogues he's writing? And if he says, if people don't like it, couldn't he have shown this movie before making it public to some people who are experts in Sanatan or in these aspects of Ramayana? There are many in this country over there. So all this what he is doing today is to, and the other gentleman saying in your this thing about the vision. Please let me complete. Please let me complete. What he is talking of the vision of the director. So the director's visions come only in relation to Hinduism and Hindi culture. Where does your vision go away when it comes to other religions? Do you have the gut to visualize for the other religions?